Hey guys, I'm Rogut and this is my rant. And of course, we believe in the diversity of thought here. And today's video is about walking. So we're going to get in the good old Rogut mobile and head to the mall. So I'll see you on the road and then I'll see you there. Okay, a little bit of a side note. This light is terrible. It just turned green and like 4 cars went and I didn't have a chance to go. So if you're not familiar with the area, if you want to get to the mall, the GPS is basically going to tell you to take the highway and then get off of another highway and then you're at the mall. But an actual easier way, since if you're from around here, like Rogut, this back roadway is actually more fun. It's a cooler little road. It's kind of windy and a little thin, as you'll see in a second. But it's fun to drive on, and yeah. So basically, what inspired this video today is, I love to walk. I'm an avid Fitbit user, and I like to basically, stay active and make sure I'm healthy, eating the right things, getting enough physical activity, because sometimes I get so busy during the day, it'll be like 5 o'clock and I'll look at my Fitbit and I'll only get like 3,000 steps, and it's like, oh geez. So then I'll go on one of my like super walks, and when the weather isn't so good like it is today, I go to the mall inside and stuff like that. But I'm not going to be filming inside the mall because I just want to make sure I'm being courteous to everyone in the mall, because everyone has different opinions and views about, filming and stuff like that. I don't want to, upset anyone. So, I'm going to basically film outside the mall and just discuss about walking. And here is the road. So we are on this road, and basically this road leads to one more back road and then the mall. So I will see you there, and let's get walking. Alright, so first pro walking tip. I parked in the parking space furthest away from the actual entrance that I usually go in, so that actually gets you more steps, believe it or not. Even if you're just going to shop, if you park farthest away, you'll get a little bit more exercise. It's the little things that you do that really make the biggest difference. You know what I mean? Alright, so we are here at the mall. Beep. Whatever. So yeah, so basically I use walking as kind of a de-stressor type of thing. I had a great week, but there was a couple things that came up that were a little annoying. So I don't just go on these long walks when I'm upset. I mainly use them for exercise. And as you can see, I'm walking outside. I know I said I was going to the mall, but as you can see, we are at a mall. So I didn't lie, but I'm not going to go inside. Like I said, I just want to be courteous to everyone around me. So back on topic, we are walking right here. There's kind of like a side road behind the mall. There's Sears. Too bad Sears is dying. Great place for a lot of people back in the day. So yeah, so basically I have my Fitbit right here. It's the Fitbit Ionic, but unfortunately they just came out with the Fitbit Versa 2, and it actually has more smartwatch capabilities, like talk to text, like phone call, speaker, stuff like that. So when the money's right, I'd love to get myself one of those. That'd be awesome. So basically, I track my walk. I basically set on my Fitbit, treadmill mode. I mean, even though, as you can see, obviously, I'm not on a treadmill. but yeah, I set it because if I hit the run mode, it expects me to run. And, I do run. I can run. It's just that, I can't run for long durations because I have patellofemoral pain. Basically, what that is that, you can't run long distances unless you do a lot of different, hip exercises and stuff like that. So, and I just haven't done the hip exercises yet, so basically I walk and I sprint, and that's about it. But yeah, so basically I go on these long walks, and a really cool thing about them is that basically every 10 minutes that you walk, if you walk at a relatively good pace, I've noticed this, I have it down to a science, because I do it all the time. It's more, so if you walk for 10 minutes, if you walk for 10 minutes, you walk approximately 1,000 steps. So if you walk for an hour, do the math, you have 6,000 steps. Go figure. So basically, since 2 or 3 years ago, and I've been walking, I've basically built up, well, you know, I wouldn't say stamina. I just like maybe feet or leg strength. There's not a lot to it in terms of walking. It's not very strenuous. Your heart rate does get into like, you know, maybe the 90s and the 100s, but not much higher than that when you're walking. And it's just really good, like, de-stressor, especially like if you're outside right now. And thankfully the weather did clear up. But you know, so let's just say, actually my mom is actually famous for coining the term super walk that I mentioned before, because I'd basically leave the house, I'd walk around town, and then like 2.5 hours later I'd be back, and she'd be like, were you walking that entire time? And I was like, yeah, I was just walking. I like walking. And then she's like, wow, that's either impressive or it's like, that's crazy, don't do that. And I was like, well, I'm gonna do it anyway. So, you know, and I'm getting steps as we speak, you know, so nice little parking garage, I'd say. So that's kind of cool, I guess. I mean, you've seen one parking garage, you've seen them all. So I really like it. Typically, what I consider a good walk is at least an hour and 20 minutes. Just making sure cars don't hit me, because it is a road. So yeah. And then it's great for the Fitbit because, you know, you can actively track, you know, what time it is, how much time has elapsed since you started walking, your heart rate, the amount of steps, the miles that you've walked. So you have a lot of gauges to determine, like, your progress. And, you know, let's just say, you know, you can look at your steps, and then it's like 20 minutes goes by and maybe you walked 1,800. But if you basically try to work a little bit more, like walk a little faster, and then you can kind of gauge it, be like, oh, this time in 20 minutes I walked 2,200 steps. And you can kind of gauge it like that. But a good rule of thumb, most of the time, is basically every 10 minutes you walk, that's 1,000 steps. And sometimes it goes a little bit over, so... Someone just woohoo at me from the car. I love when that happens. But when they scare me, I just get scared. And it's like, it's kind of just as funny, but at the same time, I'm a little shook. So... Nice Scion TC there. So, yeah, that's basically the video. I mean, I don't know what else I want to say. It's just walking, but it's a great exercise for someone who, you know, someone like, not just someone like me. I mean, I'm in relatively good shape. Ooh, look at that. Okay. So, well, here it comes. I try not to film people, but I'm still filming people. All right. Yeah, so like I said, it's a great exercise for people who want to, you know, get a little bit more exercise and not just sit on their butt and eat potato chips all day, or whatever the kids do these days, Fortnite and smoking, you know, dab oil and stuff. All right, well, I appreciate you guys tuning in today, and I look forward to hearing about your future walking endeavors. Yeah, right, like you guys are actually just go for a walk after this, but... Alright guys, have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you next time. I have a fun topic planned for next time.
You forgot to tell them to like and subscribe.
Hey guys, if you liked the video today, I encourage you to give it a like. If you didn't like it, you know, if you didn't like my face, if you didn't like where I was walking, or if you're just mad at the world, smash the dislike button. Don't worry, I won't be offended. It won't hurt my feelings. I'll just keep making videos and they'll get better and better, alright? So... I encourage you to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more awesome content like this, and if you want to be notified more regularly, hit that little notification bell next to it. It helps out the channel a lot. Okay guys, have a good one.